This documentary follows two young artists as they tell us their stories, as they tried to climb into stardom, their trials and tribulations they have faced, and where they would like to see themselves in the future.
Harry Wall is a 17-year-old aspiring musician from Airlie Beach. Currently in his first year of a Bachelor of Music at QUT, Harry has been busily recording and releasing EPs in the past year in between class, and may be on his way to the big time.
Mason Hope is a 17-year-old from the Sunshine Coast, making his name heard loud and proud wherever he goes. With multiple awards under his belt already and multiple albums, this young man is slowly becoming a rising star in Queensland.
People alone in the dark.
Well, basically, my older brother was a multi-instrumentalist and my parents played music a lot around the house, so naturally I wanted to learn to play an instrument, so I learned to play piano. And then when I got into high school, my mate, well, wasn't my mate at the time, he actually stole my lunch every day, but his dad was in a band like around town, Airlie, and his dad wanted to organise like a group for all of us kids to like play music together.
What would you say is your typical process when it comes to songwriting? Where do you begin?
Like a new thing for me this year is like just making like a groove like on the computer, like a beat, and then sort of like expanding, like say improvising like a melody over it with like a guitar, and then maybe following it with a vocal, and then like getting some lyrics that I might have previously written in like this book I have, and then like doing a thing over that groove. So that's kind of where you get like this sort of more R&B sort of thing.
Like what's the dream as an artist?
Happiness. I don't know, like I wanna, of course I wanna travel, because I've barely been anywhere in the world. I wanna go around and just see the world. I'm not worried about, you know, being a huge artist, but it would be cool, that's for sure. But like I'm okay with it not happening, of course.
With 4 EPs under his belt already, and plenty of inspiration to draw from as he studies his music degree here at QUT, there's no doubt that Harry is well on his way to a healthy future in the business. Now, join our other presenter Houston as he catches up with another up-and-coming young artist up on the Sunshine Coast.
I'm walking down the road, I've got my own unique style. I feel like my songwriting is the main thing that's developed over the years. Just experience and exposure to different music and different arts and to different people and different writers and such. It's been a really cool development in this kind of songs that have come out. So I have a new album coming out in December, which is old songs from last year. And I feel as I wrote those songs and as I've been recording those songs, I've now written even better songs. And I think, you know, the older you get, the more experience you get. Life's like a roller coaster.
So you've recently become somewhat of an image for the Sunshine Coast. Tell me how that's changed your life and like how things have like changed for you around.
I think I've gradually become more and more of an identity ever since Muster took off, and the opportunities that came out of Muster and out of Trans-Tasman were things like I was fortunate enough to do a campaign with TAFE East Coast, and it was a photography campaign, and they used my face for some of their TAFE course guides. I was put on buses and billboards around the place. It was very funny to get, you know, phone calls and text messages from friends saying, "Hey, I saw you on a bus. It's a bit weird, but nice work." And yeah, it was really cool. It was like an eye opener to be like, I think I'm going somewhere with this.